Mayor, members of council, city manager. My name is Jennifer Bowles. I reside at 1670 Roundabout Road, and my zip code is 24112. On Roundabout Road, at approximately 1600 Roundabout Road, there is a tree that needs to be removed as it is blocking traffic on that street, and I'm somewhat concerned that if two cars are coming, it could cause a potential collision as it's somewhat close to the curb. Also, on Thursday, May 25th, I sent council, along with the city manager and the executive director of the West Piedmont Planning District Commission, an email that stated the following. Honorable Mayor Jones and members of council, your attempted removal of me from the West Piedmont Planning District Commission Board is illegal. The bylaws of the West Piedmont Planning District Commission state that members may be removed for cause by City Council as the appointing body. Vice Mayor Rawls' motion on April 11th gave no reason whatsoever for my removal, which was therefore clearly without cause. The requirement for removal, which cause qualifies and limits council's authority to remove its appointees and makes the authority subject to Code of Virginia, Section 24.2-234, requiring council to petition the court for removal. Valid reasons for removal are set out in the Code of Virginia, Section 24.2-33, and include such things as conviction of a crime, inability to serve, or neglect of duty. These allegations have to be proven in court. Simply passing a motion to remove someone is not on that list, neither is personal dislike or political disagreement. While I respect the council's ability to appoint and remove public officials, that power is not unlimited. If you wish to remove me from the West Piedmont Planning District Commission, please do so for a valid and provable reason, and do so in compliance with Virginia law. Until and unless you are able to comply with the law, I will continue to attend and participate in the West Piedmont Planning District meetings as a duly appointed member representing Martinsville. And due to the lack of response, I do have some follow-up questions. How many vacancies are currently open in the city of Martinsville? Per the website on a document dated June 5th, 2023, it states there are 38 vacancies. Mr. Joey Martin, who is a dedicated citizen, serves as a member of the Planning Commission. I know he also put his name in for council but was not selected, so congratulations to Councilmember Mitchell on his appointment. I'm not sure why I was removed from board when we have so many openings where individuals could serve in the community and there's no conflict of interest. There are only about 5 or so positions that require specificity, such as being a business owner or being a provider of a type of service. I know on several occasions council members have asked for citizens to become involved. Well, I'm a citizen, I volunteered, no payment. I served on this board for 6 years, and due to my active service on this board, I was appointed to the State of Virginia Planning District Commission as a Martinsville appointee. Again, this is because I just care about my community and wanted to contribute to the great work that the West Piedmont Planning District Commission is doing. And I know that there hasn't been a member from Martinsville represented on the Virginia State Planning District Commission for a while. Another question, are any other citizens being removed from boards? I've never seen anyone during my tenure or even before that removed from a board other than from that citizen's own resignation or end of term. I know Vice Mayor Rawls, at the end of that meeting, you gave me this cutthroat gesture when I was talking to a commissioner, and I did not know what that meant, but I felt I would get a response from council. And that is all I have. Thank you.
Your attendance at that meeting was incredibly embarrassing to the city of Martinsville. This is a political appointee position. Saddling a new incoming administration with political appointees at the last minute. And by the way, I had to confirm even with media that you were even appointed because no one could find record of it. I'll be quite honest with you. I felt that on that particular board, and clearly it wasn't just me, we needed competence, which we did not have with you. We needed experience, which we didn't have with you. I wanted someone qualified. That's a clearinghouse for grants. You know, one of the first things I did when I got the first packet for that board? I flipped through, looked at what Martinsville was doing, looked at what other places were doing, quickly realized we are not playing in the same league as other areas. And by the way, how do we look when we stack up against Danville, South Boston? My God, with the issues Danville has, they're humming the way that they are and we can't do it. Look, it's not personal. I don't operate like that. I have a science brain. I don't go home and think about human beings like that are not like my family members or my dear friends. We ran on a platform. Me particularly, I'll speak for myself. Competence, professionalism. If you read my little printout that I handed out people, that was it. I felt we didn't have it. It's as simple as that. If people want to disagree, I'm down to have that talk anytime. It's the only thing I wanted is to be Martinsville should be the city that I know it can be. That's all I care about. That is it. If you haven't noticed, I'm not a rubber stamper. I don't go with the status quo. I do what I think is right. That's all I ever do. There's nothing for me to gain from this. I don't want to make a career out of this. I just want to see my city that I love be great. That's all.
Vice Mayor Ross, thank you.
You're welcome.
Could you answer the other questions that I've addressed you with? And I do want to say that I don't think this is personal. I was minding my own business at home and just read it in the newspaper. I'm not sure why, if you felt that way about my competence and lack of professionalism and all of these things you listed, why wait until after your first attendance of a meeting? Why wouldn't that be the first objective of a council? It just seems that it's quite strange timing, and I would like to just have the cause for the record so that you can state it, and you said it's based on my incompetence and lack of professionalism. Can you please display, I don't want to have a back and forth at the council meeting.
No,
I'd like a
nor will
written response from council. Thank you very much.
It's not about picking on individuals. It's about establishing the most competent professionals we can to represent this city. And hey, I campaigned on that, and when I went door to door, you know what I said? That's the first thing out of my mouth. I'm here to restore basically a good shine to Martinsville and bring competence and professionalism back to our government. You know what I heard 99% of the time? Oh, thank God. Truly. That's what I heard 99% of the time. I darn near had to escape hugs, people chasing me down the street, wanting to talk more, tell me about their ideas. It's not meant to be mean. I don't want it to be that way. I just want the city to do well. I cannot look at cities around us thrive, and the city I love just continues to languish year after year after year. I know we've been through hardship here. I know NAFTA was terrible, as Mr. Coleman mentioned. Here's the thing. Are we going to wallow in it? Or are we going to stand up? And we have lots of professionals here who all should be doing this. You know, I'm by no means the most qualified. We need all people who are competent to stand up. There should be people who truly know how to run organizations, have succeeded building big things, accomplishing projects. We really need them in these positions. That's what I'm getting, is that I want to build it. And I had mentioned through many, many campaign events, I would like to essentially make this position appealing to professionals again. Because right now, I was not the first choice to run for this particular seat. I tried to go out to many other people, and know what professionals said? Why would I go up there and subject myself to that? Why did I make myself look like those people look like? And you know what? I couldn't respond to that. So I get it. You know, the only other thing I want to mention, I really want to do this in a nice way. I'm going to try. It comes out, I mean, I don't need it to. The code sections that you read don't have anything to do with boards and commissions. They're removal of elected and appointed officials to elected positions. We talked with West Piedmont Planning District Commission about this. It's a political appointee like any other. I don't care if you're a Biden guy or a Trump guy or whatever. You know, when one president leaves, you can't appoint a bunch of people that the next president has to inherit. And it's as simple as that. That's all this is. It's our prerogative as council to express our will, have the people who we want to represent us, and make good choices for our residents. That's it. And that's all I'm going to say on this.
Mayor, members of council, written response, please, and the answer to all the questions that I asked today. Thank you very much for your time.